What's happening, everybody? Hope everybody had a good day. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Hit that notification button, hit that like button, comment at the bottom. It's your boy Pelican Bay Kennels. We jumping into that whole dog news. Let's go.
If I'm on my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? If I'm on my way home, yeah.
I'm gonna start this episode off by saying everybody, no matter how much you go to it, should have a good vet on standby, because you never know when you gotta take your dog to the vet, and make sure it's a good, trustworthy vet for one. All right, and I know I'm not the only person that thinks like this, and it's just not, something that just, just thinking crazy or something. This is real and this is legit, what I'm about to say. Now, is it me or some vets biased towards pit bulls? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you taking your pit bull is like going to the hospital with no health insurance. You know what I'm saying? They put you, when you bring your pit bull in there, if it's hurt or some type of thing, like they really treat you bad when it comes to your dog. In some cases, like if you can't afford it, you can't even leave with your dog and they put your dog to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you got bad cops, you got bad teachers, you got bad employees, you got bad veterinarians. You know what I'm saying? And really the vets don't get no kind of flack back on them with nothing. You know what I'm saying? You never see the vets get anything said about them across the news, really, across the country. You know what I'm saying? And something needs to stop, because people are getting kind of scared to even take their pit bulls to the vet because of the reason that the vets either gonna put your dog to sleep, make up some kind of reason that you can't, they're gonna give you some kind of super expensive fee for your doctor bill, and you can't afford it. Now you gotta leave your dog there. They won't let you take it. When you try to take it, they're gonna say, oh, you can't leave with it. They call the animal control. Like, they don't do that for no other breeds, only the pit bulls. So every vet clinic aren't filled with saints. You know what I'm saying? We all work, we all human, we all catch attitudes, we all get this, we all got that. But at the end of the day, find you a good, trustworthy vet, because you'll wind up in the wrong vet, and you thinking you're going to get your dog healed, you trying to get your dog, built back up. He might be cut up, you might need him stitched up or sewed up, might need a leg. Anything could be happening to him, And the thing about it, you might bring a collie in there with the same injuries, and they give you a payment plan on it. But you bring that pit bull in there with the injuries, you can't afford it. They ain't gonna doctor on it, and they gonna put it to sleep. You're not leaving with it. You're not leaving with that dog, basically. You know what I'm saying? It kind of needs to stop across the board. That's all across the country. That's how they treat pits. I don't know if people above them know how they treat pits. It's what you call them, the Peter and all them other people. They need to stop worrying about all the dogs that they faking on them commercials and go check and see how the vets is, and treating some of us with our dogs. I'm willing to bet you, out of 20 people that will take their dog, if 20 people take their pit bulls to the vet injured, scarred up, or hurt in some type of way, even pregnant, if you got a pit bull that is having some kind of complications with her pregnancy, instead of them helping you with the complications and putting you on some type of payment plan, they tell you if you can't afford it, You're not leaving with the dog. The dog gotta stay there at the vet. And they're gonna put the dog to sleep, you know? And I bet you, I'm almost positive they don't do that with all the other breeds. If I come there with a Chihuahua that's having complications in pregnancy, you think they're gonna kill my dog? They're gonna work me on a payment plan. Even if I gotta pay that payment plan before I bring the dog home, they're gonna put me on a payment plan and they're gonna treat the dog with top-notch care. But if there's a pit bull on the other hand, you gotta go through all kind of hassle. You gotta go through all kind of red tape, all kind of this, all kind of that. It's just basically discrimination. Discrimination, profiling, and assuming things, you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of assuming when it comes to the American Pit Bull Terrier. Now back to this conformation show. When you get your dog ready for the good conformation show, remember, plenty of rest. Plenty of rest. Maybe 4 or 5 days a week, but let them rest the other 2 to 3 days a week. Plenty of rest. It don't matter really which days it is. You can break it up how you want to break it. And the thing about it, find a schedule that's going to work for you for 2 to 3 months. Whatever that schedule is, stick to that same schedule. Whatever schedule is comfortable for you. You know, he can work around your schedule. Make him work around your schedule, but make it the same schedule. And a lot of folk like the weighted collars 24/7 during their program. You know what I'm saying? With me, not saying that I'm right. I gotta say that first. Not saying that I'm right, but I don't like to do the weighted collar 24/7 during my program. I put it on and I put it off. And you know, I like to let them rest, build it back up. It's just like lifting weights, going to the gym. You know, you don't go to the gym and then leave the gym with weights still on you. When you leave the gym, you coming home to let your muscles rest and to feed it with proteins and all type of stuff like that, so it can build and, you know, get where it need to get at. And just remember, a hard turning treadmill makes the dog work harder. Everybody likes their own different styles. Everybody got their own style. There's none correct. Whatever works for you. But just remember, the harder the treadmill turns, when you push it, if it goes 1 or 2 times, then you know the dog is going to work a little harder to spin it. And if your dog is not full of energy, a ball of fire, at the end of your program, when it's time to go to the confirmation show, then you probably did something wrong. You know, you should have a ball of fire when it's time for that confirmation show. You know, the next couple days or whatever, a ball of fire, full of energy. So if it's not looking like that, then you need to go back and do something a little different next time. That's why I say practice, practice, practice. You don't have to be the real thing all the time. Practice, practice, practice. Practice, practice, practice. Because if you practice...
When you just talk about practice, we sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice.
The more you practice, the better you get at it. And it ain't nothing like being confident. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to go down to where you're going at. Confidence is everything. You know what I'm saying? When you know what that dog is gonna be weighing. When you know that you got, you know what I'm saying, to work in right. Always stay confident. Always stay safe. No matter what. Don't let nobody talk you into ruining something good because they want you to bring it out in 6 months, 7 months, 5 months, 4 months. You know, let them do what they do. Do what you do, make the moves how you make, and everything gonna be okay. Like I said once before, do the thing. There's no correct way to the program. You know, some people do it better than others. Some people do it way better than others. But the thing is, there's no correct way in it. You know, just work your heart out. Know your dog. Know what it's gonna take to get him in the woods on that level. And like I said before, make sure you have your good vet to go to. Because what I said is not to bash the vets, but it's telling you the truth. Because even across the board, bad doctors are recognized. When doctors make wrong moves, they lose their jobs, they get prison time, they get all kind of stuff across America. But you never hear about the vets. You never hear about the vets. And I promise you, they got a thing against pit bulls. Some of them don't. But I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. Hope y'all like the video. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Pelican Bay Kennels, giving you that hog dog news, fair and unbiased. Like I said before I go, find you a good vet. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking trash about the vets. We love y'all. But some of y'all ain't treating our pets right. And a lot of people across the whole board, across the country, when I say the whole board, I mean the country. A lot of people across the board are scared to bring their dogs to the vet. You know, and that shouldn't be right. If your dog injured, whatever the situation is, you should be able to take them to the vet, you know, and get them fixed. That's what y'all there for. That's what they're there for. To fix the dogs. Not be no investigators and all kind of stuff and get some assuming things. Like everybody assuming. We can't go around the world assuming stuff on everybody. Like looking at a person assuming things. Looking at a dog assuming things. Seeing them look this way assuming things. You don't know what happened. My dog might get run over by a car. You know how they roll up under the bottom, get all scratched up and everything like that, injured all up. I walk in the vet carrying them like this right here. Before I can open my mouth, they already looking at me, assuming, before I even get it out my mouth. They already assume, they think they know what I'm about to tell them. When I say car accident, then I gotta watch out for them telling me the dog ain't gonna make it. When my dog could make it. If my dog was a Cocker Spaniel, he'll make it. But since he's a Pitbull, he ain't gonna make it. I'm out, man.